Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Russell Matthews here, and I'm back with a CERB update for you today. At this point, everybody knows that the CERB, or the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, was money that was given to Canadians directly when the pandemic started, just to support them in their daily lives. It ran for a total of 7 periods, or 7 months, and the total amount you could collect was $14,000. For the past little while, you haven't been able to apply for previous periods. The only period you could retroactively apply for was the 7th or last period. For a while, it was looking like if you didn't apply in those periods for those periods, you were just gonna be out of luck. This is a huge problem because there were so many people who were trying their best not to take the government's money. Even though they technically qualified for the benefit, they didn't want to end up owing the government anything, and they wanted to try to do it on their own. And I think that's a good idea. If you can make it on your own and go to work and think you can make that happen, I think it's a good idea to do instead of taking this subsidy money. But as the pandemic stretches on longer and longer, some people are realizing, hey, I should have taken that money when I could because now I'm really struggling. So we thought, and I made a video on this a little while back, that these people who were trying their best and doing what was right are being unfairly penalized by not being able to retroactively apply for the periods that they did qualify for. But today, with the new CRA website update, I'm receiving reports from people in my comments section saying that, hey, Russell, let people know I'm able to apply for old periods now. If this is the case, then it's absolutely huge, and I thought I should make a video telling you about it. So today we're going to go on to the CRA's new and updated website and see if this truly is the case and if you can apply for periods that you might have missed in the past. But before we do, if you're new to the channel, hey, how's it going? It's nice to meet you. My name's Russell, and I post videos on this channel about business, investing, a little bit of real estate, personal finance, and any news that could affect Canadians and their money. The overall goal of the channel is to get high quality information to Canadians as quickly as possible. So if that sounds like something you'd be into, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm bringing updates like these every single day so you can know that your information you're getting will be as up to date as possible. And while you're down there, hit that like button and turn it blue, because just one click of that button could show this video to hundreds of people that could be looking for this information. Thanks for doing that, but without any further ado, let's take a look at this website and see what's changed. Okay, so first we're taking a look at the information website for the CRB to see if anything's changed. Right here it talks about the CERB, or the Canada Emergency Response Benefit, and it says, even though the CERB has ended, you can apply for a period retroactively. The CRA is continuing to accept and process retroactive applications for period 7, that's August 30th to September 26, 2020, through the CRA's My Account or automated toll-free phone line. Okay. So it seems that on the information website, they're saying that it's still only for the last period. But I'm curious about what it's going to say when we actually log into our CRA accounts and check if we're able to apply for these old periods from the CERB. Let's do it now. Okay, so I've logged into my CRA account, and under the COVID-19 support payment section, it has a new little blurb, and it has a link here that says apply for the Canada Emergency Response Benefit. So let's click that and see if anything's changed. Just like the new CRB system, it's giving us a checklist here to make sure that I'm actually eligible for this benefit. As a quick recap, let's go over what makes you eligible for the CERB. You have to have not applied for, nor are you receiving the CERB or employment insurance benefits from Service Canada for the same eligibility period. You have to reside in Canada. You are 15 years of age or older at the time of application. You've not quit your job voluntarily, and you've earned a minimum of $5,000 within the last 12 months or in 2019 from one or more of the following sources: employment income, self-employment income, or provincial or federal benefits related to maternity or parental leave. So if we're actually able to apply for retroactive CERB payments, this will serve as a tool for you to check if you were eligible during that period. Again, we don't want our retroactive CERB payments to be fraudulent because we would have to pay back that money, and if we do it knowingly, there could even be some penalties and fines. Then we get to another checklist that says select the one situation that applies to you. Either for your first CERB application, you've stopped or will stop working for reasons related to COVID-19 for at least 14 consecutive days within the 4-week benefit period, and have or expect to receive no more than $1,000 in combined employment or self-employment income for these consecutive days. And our second step is for your subsequent CERB applications. If you've already done one in the past, you continue to not work for reasons related to COVID-19 and expect to remain in this position for the entire 4-week period for which you are applying, and expect to receive no more than $1,000 in combined employment or self-employment income. This expect to receive is a little bit somewhat outdated because now that all the periods are done, you already know what you received for that period. So you're 100% going to know if you qualify or not for these retroactive payments. And the last checkbox is you have been paid employment insurance regular benefits or employment insurance fishing benefits for at least 1 week of benefits since December 29th, 2019 and have used up your entitlement to those benefits. So that's for people who exhausted their EI before or during the CERB periods. And okay, this looks promising. We have some information about eligibility periods. It says eligibility periods are fixed in 4-week periods. You may apply for COVID-19 support payments for up to a maximum of 28 weeks total. Note, if you are later found to be ineligible, you will be required to repay the benefit. All things we already know. So now's the moment of truth. When we click this drop-down menu, if we see that there's only the last period available to apply for retroactively, we'll know nothing has changed. But if we see more than just one period, maybe all the periods that I didn't apply for CERB and that I could potentially retroactively apply for, then we'll know that these retroactive applications are fully open and functional now. All right, let's take a look. We hit the drop-down menu. Okay, so there's 3 different benefits here. We've got, the 3 CERB periods that I didn't apply for. My guess would be that for you, if you didn't apply for more periods, then it would show a longer list, or if you applied for all of them but one, it would only show that 1 month and so on and so forth. And yes, this is the most up to date because this is May 2020 on October 17th. And this website was closed on the 16th, 17th, and 18th, so now that it's Monday, October 19th, we know that this is the most up-to-date version that they have updated in this regular maintenance time. So there you have it. It looks like we're going to be able to apply for all of these retroactive CERB payments. I'm so glad that they finally implemented this easy system on the CRA account for you to apply for these periods that you were eligible for. It really didn't seem fair before that people were being penalized for not taking the government's money because now they weren't able to take it after the periods were over. People were just trying to make it on their own, and now that things have stretched out longer, they need to be able to apply for this money that they tried to go without. So yeah, I'm so glad that these people aren't being punished. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you have any old periods that you were eligible for that you didn't apply for? Let me know if you're able to successfully apply for these periods or if you encounter any error messages down in the comments. I try to read and reply to as many as I can, and I often use it as a pulse of the people who are applying for these benefits. If I see that people are consistently getting the same error code or that they're consistently getting through, I'm going to know that this is what is actually happening on the ground floor of people using these benefits. And while you're down there leaving your comment, remember to hit that like button because this information is important to a lot of people, and when you click that button, it spreads it to them. I sure would appreciate your help in growing this channel, and also I'm sure the people who need this information would appreciate having it shown to them. And of course, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm bringing new updates every single day about news that could affect your money. If anything changes that could affect your family's financial future, then you're going to hear about it here first. And with all of that said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really hope this information has helped you out, and I'll see you next time.